No more house tricks and no more house prostitutes. Yes, I said it. We're going to get real with this one. Fellas, stop being house tricks. You cannot buy a woman. You may think that you're buying a woman, but you cannot buy a woman. You can only rent her for a short period of time. Because if you're not making those monthly payments to keep her around, she gone. So stop being a house trick, thinking that you are buying love. Ladies, this is going to be hard for you to hear, but stop being house prostitutes. Stop being house prostitutes. Your happiness cannot be bought. Yes, a man can change your life financially, and you can't be happy about moving up out the gutter and moving into a 2, 3, 4 bedroom house, and your man is just bringing home the groceries, he's bringing home the money, he's bringing home them M's, and you ain't never got to worry about nothing financially ever, at least for right now, because things could change. But I'm going to tell you this, just because somebody got them M's, he can't make you happy mentally, emotionally, and spiritually just off those M's. So stop putting a price tag on your body. Stop putting a price tag on your life and being that house prostitute. Oh, we gonna get into it. Because if it was up to me, there would be no more house tricks or house prostitutes. We'll do it the right way. And if you follow me and take my advice, you will do it the right way.
Now if I treat you the way I treat me, that motivates you to do what we need. Now if you treat me the way you treat you, and maybe we'll be one as two can be. I know I'm good for you, you good for me, we good for each other.
I hope y'all got the mental, emotional, and spiritual strength to stay through this one, because I'm going to keep it real. House tricks and house prostitutes are messing up the game, messing up the dating scene for everybody, messing up relationships, messing up marriages, because it does not work. Fellas, let me start with you. Because I know fellas love to get that bag, and you love to flash that bag. And you may think that you are buying this woman, even though you got to make them monthly payments and you got to have that money in order to keep her. And you know that in the back of your mind. But that's the main reason why she with you, because you got that bag. But I want you to understand something. There are millionaires and billionaires that get divorced. How can a millionaire and a billionaire get divorced when you got that bag? And that's what it's all about. If it's all about the money and house tricking, how can you be a billionaire and get divorced? Bill and Melinda Gates. This man is worth $107 billion to this day. $107 billion. Infinite money. You can't even spend it, even if you wanted to. And you get divorced? Because they got divorced for all the reasons that had absolutely nothing to do with money. So if it was about the money, she would have never divorced him. If it was about the money, once you reach a certain level in finances, whatever that number is, whether you make it $500K a year, $1 million a year, once you make that type of money, no woman will ever be dissatisfied. No woman will ever be unhappy, and no woman will ever mistreat you or go astray for any reason, because you got that bag. Y'all two should be happy for the rest of y'all lives. Why are millionaires getting divorced? Why are celebrities getting divorced when you got that bag? Fellas, I'm going to need you to turn your street instincts on and stop house tricking. When you know that woman is there just for the bag. And they telling you, you can go to a female's bio and she got, this is my Cash App. And she got, this is my OnlyFans. She can say in her bio, I do not respond to DMs. I respond to my OnlyFans messages. They telling you right off the bat that you gotta have that money in order to deal with them. What makes you think that you can buy her and still be happy? Commitments are based off of love. It's based off the effort. It's based off your time. It's based off your care. It's based off of how much you like the person, how much you're willing to do for the other person and build. Money is damn near at the bottom of the list. Money is just what you need in order to survive, in order to live in this world that we are living in. But it does not buy you happiness. It makes a lot of things easier. And it's going to get you that woman that you want physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, is it going to get you that? Is that bag going to make her act the way that you want her to act? Be the way that you want her to be? Because I say hell no. Because if that was the case, every man that got that bag would have no problems. Every man that got that bag or post, my woman do exactly what she need to do because I'm bringing home that money. And I don't see nobody doing that. So when you put your jewelry on, you put your clothes on and you buy the expensive cars, you're actually baiting a house prostitute. That's what you're baiting, because that's what you're putting out there. The bait that you use to get somebody is what's needed in order to continue to build whatever it is that y'all building. So if you're using money in the flashy life and you're spending and spending and spending, that's what's in y'all foundation. You're putting that in y'all foundation. So once that is taken away, or once that starts to diminish some, your foundation is going to crumble because it's based off of you being that type of provider. You got her because you got the cars. You got her because you dress fancy and you could take trips here and there and you could put them hundreds of thousands in her bank account. You could give her 10, 20, 30,000 like it's nothing. You could spend that money like it's nothing. You're going to have to do that for the rest of your life. And I guarantee you, you're not going to be happy house tricking for somebody that's just house prostituting for you. Ladies, this is going to be hard for the ladies. I already know, because fellas already know what it is. It's the ladies. Ladies, I can understand where you're coming from, because you believe, just like men believe, that you have to be a provider. But we are not in 1920s. Women can work. Men had to be a provider because the woman could not work. So therefore, he had to go and get the bag and bring the bag back home. And yes, she had to marry a man that had the bag in order for her to be able to live a good life and be stable. Yes, she had to marry. Yes, he had to marry someone that's going to take care of the household while he's at work all day long. We don't live in them times no more. He can make 100K. You can make 100K. Both of you are making 200K together. You can make 300, 400, 500K. You can make M's. He can make 60,000. Women can work. You can work. So stop putting a price tag on your body. Because what's going to happen is a man is going to come around with that bag, but he may not be what you need. Anybody can make money. A murderer can make money. A child molester can make money. A weirdo can make money. An abuser can make money. He can beat your every other day. Abusers can be a millionaire. Somebody that don't love you, don't like you, don't respect you can have that money. Once you lower your standards to being a house prostitute and you want to be kept in the house with a man that's making them M's, you are lowering your standards in his eyes as well, because he know that you here because of that money. So I'm going to need you to stop being house prostitutes and understand what it actually takes to build a great bond and to build a partnership with a man, and put that out there first. That's what you need first. It's not about if he can pay your bills. It's not about if he can rent you for the month and month and month and month. It's not about that, because you're still not going to be happy. You're still going to need to be romance. You're still going to be, you're still going to want to be satisfied mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. You still want to go on these dates. You still want to be touched. You still want the affection. You want to be talked to and handled a certain way. You want to be protected in a certain type of way. You want a certain type of lifestyle as far as how you're being treated. All the things that people break up over has nothing to do with what they get together over. Because the reasons why you get together and the reasons why you break up, they are so opposite, and that lets you know that you're going about relationships and marriages all wrong. It's not about the money, ladies. You can make your own money. Maybe you should live on a budget. Maybe. Because making over $100,000 is a lot of money. A man should not have to make over that, really, to be with you. You can get that on your own. Whenever you put a price tag on your mind, your heart, your body, and your soul, somebody is going to buy it. A demon can buy it. So I'm going to need you to have better standards for yourself. Do your research, ladies. Do your research. If it was really about the bag, then why are so many women dissatisfied in their marriage? No more house tricking and no more house prostitutes. So you might say, well, if it's not about the money, if it's not about being a provider, then what is it about? How do I go about switching from being that provider to being what I need to be in order to get the woman that I need? How do I switch from this man has to be a provider, he has to bring that bag home, to he has to be in these certain types of ways in order for me to have my needs fulfilled and to be completely happy? Well, that's a part of the solutions. And we can talk about the solutions because we can also talk about the problems all day. Y'all already know the problems and the issues with just dealing with somebody because they got money, or having that standard of you can only get with me if you have money. I think we already know the consequences of that. So let's talk about the solutions.
Now, if I treat you the way I treat me, that motivates you to do what we need. Now, if you treat me the way you treat you,